My name is Jesse Peterson, and this is Sold to Sealed with SoCal Certified Pest Control Services. So the owner of this house called me out because she's having her HVAC fixed, and the HVAC company went into her attic and noticed that there's roof rat droppings all over the place. So she called me up and we're gonna get it resolved so when she replaced the ducting, the new ducting doesn't get destroyed. So that's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hop up in this attic and do the inspection right now. Going around, we can see rodent grease on this electrical light switch right here. There's rodent grease on these pipes that's fairly extensive, so it's been a problem before. It looks like that the insulation was replaced, so for the most part, and that's good, so the most part, you know, this is a good depth of insulation. There's rodent feces following these areas. This is fresh rodent feces right here. In this area, super dark. So these rodents are following these lines here. They're going through the feces. Really, it isn't extensive where insulation removal would be needed at all. The top of the AC unit actually is pretty clean. The whole unit itself is pretty clean. So for the trapping program in this attic, the recommendation is going to be a light vacuuming, sanitizing, because there are kids in the house. So we try to get this as clean as possible. And we're gonna get the grease, clean that off of these pipes here so that it looks better and other people will want to work in this attic after we're done. Up here on the roof, about to seal this roof junction, and that's where the rats are getting in, back in that, down into the attic. So I'm gonna cage this off on both sides. Here's another roof junction sealed up, all around the side and the front. Just like all our rodent packages, I'm up here on the roof, capping off all the pipes on the roof. That way, if there's any issues with the broken sewer pipe, we'll be able to locate it quicker and get the customer back to a rodent-free environment. Here's this roof junction all sealed up. Had to take some drastic measures and really get it back in there so that the rodents can't go around the side here and gain access to the hole in the roof junction. This one's good for the most part in here, but you can see up top, big enough gap for them to get in, and down under here, it's just all open for where they put in these pipes. Another roof junction on the side of the house, up on the roof. That's where they're gaining. I'm gonna seal it off. Okay, I'm out here on the side fixing this crawl space door, and this is how the old one existed. So that one's out of the way, and there's the new one. So I installed a new crawl space door, and I had to custom fabricate it to fit this opening. Okay, so now that this attic is fully sealed, I'm setting up my traps inside the attic, and I'm gonna monitor them once a week for trap checks until I have 2 weeks in a row with no activity on these traps, and I know this house is fully sealed and rodent free. Here's one of my traps. All right, so I haven't gotten any activity on my traps, so I know that this house is fully sealed and rodent free. So what I'm doing now is doing a little light vacuuming. I just went through and did that. And now I'm gonna clean this rodent grease that's accumulated up on these pipes and is leaving pheromone scent and bacteria and all this bad stuff on here. So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and clean all this off. Okay, so I just finished the light vacuuming and I've gone around and I've cleaned these pipes off, and some of the rodent grease that is actually on the wood I was able to get off. So even on here on this pipe, and then that piece of wood that's connected there, you had years of rodent grease on it, and I was actually able to get it off by using this degreaser and some hand labor up here. All right, so that's another house successfully sealed on Sold to Sealed with SoCal Certified Pest Control Services. Please subscribe for more.